first step, if you want to reach the level of tawakkul, the first step is you need what we call Wakil glasses. What are Wakil glasses? Every incident that happens in your life, the way you look at it and the way you interpret it, this alone can change your life completely. Somebody who has an anxiety disorder, in reality, their problem is, one of the many problems they have, potentially, is a lack of tawakkul. They invest all of their money in a business. The next day, they lose all of their money in the business. And now they are in a constant state of worry. Even 10 years later, when they become wealthy again, they are constantly worried because they burnt their fingers. I don't want to invest in anything ever again because I've already been burnt before. The psychologists call this trauma. As Muslims, we don't call this trauma. Trauma in the English language is when something very heavy smacks you in the face. They call it blunt trauma. Something blunt has smashed into you. We don't call this trauma, we call it trials and tests. Because trials and tests come from a merciful creator who's trying to improve you. And trauma comes from somebody trying to kill you. You see, so the language, how you describe what's happening to you and how you understand it and how you frame it is half of the journey of the soul. Something bad happens to you. Your mother passes away, your father passes away, you lose your wealth in an investment, you go through a divorce, you go through a challenge at work, somebody's taken you to court for something you never did. You're going through some challenge in life. The first thing to do is when you look at this, to remember Allah is my wakil. The one who sent this to me is my agent, my trustee. The one I have trusted all of my affairs to. He is the one who's put me in this situation. Who's going to take me out? The one who put me in can take me out. If He willed it for me, it is the best thing for me. This is the first way to frame the situation. The second thing, I am not anxious or in a rush or in haste to get out, especially if my hands are tied. Because I know the one who put me in here, Al-Wakil, put me here for a wisdom. And it is just a matter of time when His wisdom dictates for me to be left out. I will not be here 1 second longer than He wants me to be, nor 1 second less than He wants me to be. And this is the attitude of Yusuf alayhi salam in prison. He is not in prison of his own accord. He's there out of his control. Ibrahim alayhi salam didn't choose to be in the fire. Yunus alayhi salam didn't choose to enter the whale. Oftentimes you end up in situations in life you never chose, but Allah chose for you. And this is the way that we have to trust Allah. When we are in situations out of our control, we have to be sure, absolutely certain, that there is a silver lining, that there is a plan, there is an exit, there is a better outcome, because Al-Wakil sent it to me. Why would I worry? I trust Him more than I trust my own parents, my own children. Why would I worry? And so, if you look at, first of all, and perceive the situation in this way, it's not possible for you to be extremely stressed out or suicidal or extremely anxious. Why? You're reminding yourself, Hasbi Allah wa ni'mal wakil. I trusted myself and my affairs and my day-to-day situation to the best agent, the best trustee. Why should I worry? And so you slowly see your stress levels reducing, your cortisol levels reducing. The GP says you don't need medication. You need to go home, say 7 times, Hasbi Allahu la ilaha illahu. You'll be fine, don't worry. This is the first step.